Down days. So we all get down days. I am a very positive person, but I'm not positive 100% of the time, always. That's something that we create in our imaginations, that we can lead a life without the downs. The ups are great, but the downs are just as important. It took a long time for me to find my way to happiness. A lot of it involved faking it until I made it. I always had to tell myself that everything was okay in situations when I felt like they weren't. It was uncomfortable. I thought that I was doing it wrong. I thought that I would never be happy. I thought that depression and anxiety and nervousness was how I was going to lead the rest of my life. But then I finally started to see consistent up days. I was happy. I was excited for life. I wanted to spread joy and love to others because I felt so much in my heart that I couldn't keep it to myself. Sometimes I find it hard to even exist with the amount of love that I have inside of me. I love so many things. I have so much light. I have so much beauty to offer to this world. Yoga, meditation, writing, art, it's all affected me so deeply in my path to self-love that sometimes I don't know what to do with all of it. It's such a sharp contrast to how I used to be. I used to hate myself. Every single morning I would wake up and think, oh God, here's another day when I get to be me, the worst person in the world. The thought of being myself was uncomfortable. I hated the skin I was in. I thought I was too fat. I thought that I was too depressed. I thought things way too much through. I pushed people away who really loved me. I didn't know how to be happy. So then now that I am, why do I still feel down sometimes? I can go weeks with being so happy about life. Days when I just dance around my room with earbuds in my room because I don't know what else to do with my energy. Then once in a while, like every 2 weeks, I feel like this. I feel disconnected from myself, like I'm not in my own body. I go to family events and I can't even look at the people who I'm blood related to because I feel like they don't understand who I am. I don't want to eat. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to do homework. I don't want to pursue goals. I don't want to talk to friends. I just want to sit there. I just want to sit and think and do nothing. And it's very uncomfortable. I sometimes don't know how to be myself. Days like today, they remind me of who I used to be every single day. Don't I want to lead a life where I can be happy for weeks on end and then just have 1 or 2 days when I feel like this? Last night, I decided to take this into my own control. I decided to meditate, which I do once every few weeks very intensely for longer periods of time, just to bring myself back to center and realize who I am inside and bring my soul back into my mind and just reconnect with myself. Usually when I meditate and I feel like this, I end up crying and bawling my eyes out. And then by the end of it, I feel so connected with myself and my emotions again that the mood just practically vanishes itself. I always do it at night and I feel so much better upon waking the next morning. I did it last night and I didn't feel better this morning. I didn't feel better last night. I still felt antsy. I felt weird in my own skin. I felt like I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. I couldn't dance. I couldn't sing. I couldn't do yoga. I didn't feel good. So this morning I decided to try again. I went to yoga, a yoga class. It was for heart and hip openers just to make you feel better, increase your flexibility. I went this morning and I still didn't feel like myself. I left with a headache. I left feeling awful because my balance was so off. I was dizzy. I didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel good. I went home and I laid around in my bed and I watched TV and I tried to refocus on myself and get stuff done, go grocery shopping, do homework, do anything productive, and I couldn't. I went to my grandfather's 90th birthday party. All of my family was there. I have never considered myself particularly close with my family. I've never really felt that connection that a lot of others seem to feel with them. I just didn't have fun. I sat on my phone. I was self-destructive. I didn't try to communicate with people who ideally should love me. I didn't try to show others my light. I didn't let my soul shine. I didn't let myself be me. I knew the entire time that it was self-destructive, but I was so enclosed on my own mind that I couldn't even focus on doing something productive to get me out of this mood. So now I'm here, in nature. This is where I go to refocus, to recenter, to feel better. In front of me, right over here in the camera that you can't see, there is a lake. It's really big and it's frozen and it's really beautiful. There's a lot of mountains. I'm just trying to recollect my thoughts and get my tear-stained cheeks feeling a little bit better, but now they're kind of numb. I came here to come back to nature and to reconnect with myself. I know that I've been trying to do this since last night, but I think this will really shock me back into it. I have a pen and I have my journal, and I'm gonna do a bit of writing. I'm gonna drink my tea, I'm gonna take some pictures, and I'm hoping to just get back to myself. For some, this video probably means nothing to you. You probably don't understand why I am so depressed, why I seem so depressed, when all the time I'm posting about positivity on my Tumblr, on my YouTube, on my Instagram. I do feel so much positivity and love all the time, but I do have days like this. For those of you who do understand it, I just want you to know that this is okay. It's okay to feel disconnected from yourself. It's okay to feel angry at the littlest things. It's okay to feel like you want to lash out at people, to feel like not being able to do a certain yoga move is the worst thing in the world. It's okay to feel like homework is the worst thing in the world. It's okay to want to travel. It's okay to want to be anywhere but where you are right now. It's okay to not get along with your brother or your sister. However you feel, I validate those feelings. You are not wrong for feeling anything, and no one has the right to tell you that you can't feel down, you can't feel upset, and you can't feel disconnected from people that you're supposed to love. The days when you feel down like this, they're the days that teach you the most about who you are. You're light, you're radiant. You have so much to bring to the world, and just because you don't feel good one day, you are still so radiant. You're so beautiful, and you're so worthy of a beautiful life surrounded with people who love you for all that you are, whether positive or negative. Don't be afraid to talk about however you feel. Don't be afraid to write things down. Don't be afraid to put it all into art. Don't be afraid to travel to a park that's half an hour away like I did. Do whatever makes you happy, and make sure to take time to yourself. I love being alone. I love being in solitude. I love feeling like there's nowhere I'm supposed to be, anyone I'm supposed to be talking to, or any deadlines I'm supposed to be meeting. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I may have a mountain of homework, I may have just a few hours to do them, and the sun may be setting, but that's okay. This is where I'm supposed to be right now. I need to live in the moment, be present, be thankful, thank the universe for all that it's done for me up until now, and will continue to do for me, and think, and reflect, and breathe. So, again, I hope that this means something to some of you. I know that this is a weird video. My talking is weird because I'm so disconnected from my thoughts right now. But I wanted to capture this moment. These moments when we feel like this are moments of change, they're moments of growth, and they're moments of evolving. So evolve, grow, change. Because we're humans, and that's what we do. I love you guys. Bye. This is the beautiful view that I'm currently sitting behind. This is all water. Every last bit of it. It's just completely frozen. And this is the journal that I write in. I typically write it in the morning, but I knew that I was going to be coming here today, so I decided to save it. It has this sticker in it. It says, "Oh my god, why can't my boyfriend be vegan?" It makes me laugh. And these are the pages. Every single morning I wake up and I write a 1 to 2 page entry about the first thing that I thought about, how I'm feeling, plans for the day, and reflecting on who I am. This is what I wrote so far since being here. I find myself before an expanse of pure beauty, nature. The lake is frozen, warm tea by my side, a gray cloudless sky. An exhausting day ends with this. It's ironically fitting.